And the Ravens first down.
A shotgun snap, and they give it to Mitchell. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line.
2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Set. That's Harrison in motion. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. The PAT up and good. And the Ravens will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sing like it's your birthday. Ready up.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Cook, running left. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Once again, it's Cook. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Buffalo.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Okay, ready? From the 31, here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go now. Cowboy, rig alert, 19 Lions.
They'll look to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Ready.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First down. First and 10 at the 20.
He's a run up the middle with Cook. He's taken down just shy of the 10. A gain there of 15. Good for a Bills first down.
This offensive line continues to be very physical at the point of attack. They've been able to give their backs plenty of room to run. That's why they've already eclipsed the century mark here in the opening half.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
He pulls it in around the 5. extra point. He's got it. And the Bills have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Herbert now on first down. On the run to the right. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll send Flowers in motion. Herbert now on first down. That's caught by Harrison right side. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Here's 2nd and 2. Herbert to the air again. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down.
Set.
Herbert to the air again. That one complete. It's Keaton Mitchell. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. They'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Pistol here for Herbert. Quick throw, taken in. And the Ravens are going to be looking at 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4. Mitchell. This defense. That does. But they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Justin Herbert. Touchdown, Ravens.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, break. Here we go, here we go.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Back to throw. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him. Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down.
70, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. They'll go left side here and complete this one. It's a pickup of 14. And the decision to go for it pays off.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but it's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
Handoff, running left. This is Cook. And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Here we go, set. Viking 18, Viking 18, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18, Pioneer. 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Ready, set.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
Ready.
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
5-9, 5-9. Set. Captain. Set.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. and a first down.
Baylor Tigers. Baylor Tigers.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Running is Mitchell, and he'll get about 5. From 29, here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Herbert. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Gain of 19 yards.
A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
380. Run. 12. Set. Lion. Run.
On the give, it's Mitchell. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
We go orange. Set.
That's Harrison in motion. Look wide. Get this one complete. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. Sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
380. Run. Set. Delta. Hey, go Lion. 59.
They'll send Flowers in motion. Throwing is Herbert on third down. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. No issues there. This one is good. And the Ravens will take a 24-21 lead.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Dragon 60. Let's go. Panther 60.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A quick slant on the money to the floor. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Second and 10.
At the Ravens' 43-yard line.
70 Rangers. 70. Let's go now.
He'll drop to throw. He's into the clear again. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And the Bills first down. First
65
and 10
catch.
at the
65
19-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. This is caught 2. To the goal line and in. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. That is second touchdown tonight. As his kick is good. And the Bills have taken a 4-point advantage. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Count it.
They'll run it over center with Mitchell. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 25, here's 2nd and 8.
21.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And they're going to mark them down up past the 35. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Ravens first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Let's go.
Shotgun now for Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Trying the left side. Here's Mitchell. Open space to the 35. And he will get into the end zone. Keaton Mitchell. Touchdown, Baltimore. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Get it.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch from contact.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They'll come up here. First and 10. On the handoff. This is Cook. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up a 14 and a first down.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL, and I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for. All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
He'll find his running back, Cook. And he's in! James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. It is his third touchdown of the game, and 18 now on the season. The extra point by Bass is good, and the Bills have taken a 4-point advantage.
Ravens 31.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Trying to kick it back the other way. This taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Set. Drive right, drive right, drive right. 380. Set.
On the ground, here's Mitchell. Has an opening, past the 40. Inside the 20. And he is gone. 72 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Ravens 38, Bills 35.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Lions. Come on, come on. Warrior 7, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready,
out of the gun, he'll throw. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good.
That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First and 10.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and
79 Broncos.
at the 39-yard line.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now they'll set up to throw. Moving to his right. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be close to the first down. Often just a yard short on the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll go with the sneak. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Got it. Ready?
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st
Here we
and 10.
go.
They'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And
Let's go now.
after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Back to the air once more on second down. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll be stopped short of first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He'll try it now with Hook. And he's going to have the Bills' first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
On the ready. Panther 60, Warrior 70. Come on, come on.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That is caught. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Here's Bass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills have taken a 4-point advantage.
Bills 42, Ravens 38. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return starts from the 5. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
To throw, it's Herbert. He's got Likely over the middle. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll stop it with 28 seconds to go in the game. Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Herbert to throw. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
To the sideline, nice job. They pull that one in, but that is still well short of a 1st down.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And he's going to have the Ravens' 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. That's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
He's going to take a shot down the field. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So it's a win here for the Bills. And with an open date on the schedule next week, we'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time.